Now, excuse me with my friends while I go shut the door, and I'm going to come back in a little bit. I got some things I got to do, and then I'm going to come back and do a little bit of something for you guys here. Okay, I don't want to lose that. One of the things I wanted to go into was that we're going to have what they call rolling blackouts here in parts of California, and that basically means that what they're going to do is they're going to turn our power off. And they're sitting there telling us that all this stuff has got to do with wind. Oh, and it's about fires. Well, the funny thing about that is it's not windy here. But maybe tonight or tomorrow around 10 o'clock, they're going to turn our power off. Now, one of the great benefits of that, I mean, as far as the power went off, is I do have, a battery that runs my phone. I can still do the video and upload it. But that's what we're looking at right now. Now, today is the 15th. So we got 15, like 18 more days until that grand election. Now, I haven't done my ballot. I think my ballot's sitting right over here. I don't know if I got it in front of me or not. I think I do. Well, I do. And I won't show you the party that I registered as, but on here, well, I won't even say that because you'd know. But anyway, the deal is I'm very, very up in arms on who I'm going to vote for. I really think that both these guys are stupid, and it's what my whole thing is. I really don't like Trump, and I don't really like Biden, and I'm pretty sure that if Biden gets elected, I think what's going to end up happening is he's going to appoint a lot of people from his vice presidency, and he's going to put him in, and then you're going to have that all over again. And for you guys to think that's great, well, that's okay, but I didn't know if that's what I feel. I also think what's his name is kind of a little overboard with himself. There's a lot of other things that are going on right now, and one of them is, China's been ramping up war games, and it's something to do with Taiwan. And there was a guy here on YouTube that talked about that a long time ago. And here it is. Okay. So who knows what that's going to bring. Now, remember way back when Hillary ran against Dumbo. Oh, he'll never win. Oh, he'll never win. She's got him by all this. She's got him by all that. And then when it came and you sat there and watched TV, he took almost every state. And people were like, what the fuck? It could happen again. That's my problem with voting. I don't think your vote matters. I think presidents are selected. I don't think they're elected. I think it's whoever they want. Now, they've been running around talking about this, and they're saying, well, sorry for my heaviness is showing off here, but got to lose some weight. But they talked about this on the news that if a certain individual does win, they expect all this stuff to go down. Worse than the riots you already saw. And in fact, there is a guy on here, an African-American pastor from Otla called Pastor James Manning, and he did a video once a long time ago, about 2012. And it's funny because it fits more today than it did then. Okay. It's kind of scary. I don't really know where to go with it, except to say, buckle up and the ride, who knows. Rolling blackouts, though, could be for other reasons. EMPs, suspected. Something in space. Afraid to lose our power grid, so they keep shutting it down. The guise of telling us it's fire and winds when it's really something else, you know what I mean? So it could be anything. A lot of my friends, they just can't believe what anybody else tells them. They got to listen to mainstream media, or they don't believe what they're told. A friend of mine, he comes around once in a while. Oh, we got to collab. But brother, we don't. And the thing is, it's not offense to you, and it's respect to everything we do. But the thing that I learned, and it was hard to learn, was that there's a lot of things. I'm not ever telling anyone to get over anything. You don't ever get over it. but you got to get through it because otherwise the worry is just there. You know what I mean? I've been watching a lot of things too. I get up in the morning and I look at the way the stars look, and I see Mars to the back of me and the moon, which is kind of probably might not be here tomorrow because it was a little bitty nothing with Venus on the top. And we got this Neowise 2 that's going to show up around this week to next week. And then after that, there's going to be November, there's going to be an asteroid that parks kind of by the moon. If you were to go look at the JPL, Jet Propulsion Labs diagram, Apophis is pretty close to us right now. It's in space terms, it is. I mean, it may be a long, long way away, but in space terms, when you look at it, it's like this close to us. It's like that close on the thing. So, a lot of things that are going on. Like I said, they're cutting our power. It's random. We never know when they're going to do it. That's why you need to keep all your things charged or have alternative sources to charge them. So you're not going, oh my God, I can't redo this and I can't redo that. Your car can do it because you got a battery in it, but that's how that is. I hadn't done a video in quite a while, so I just thought I'd put one up. If it was just me rambling, talking about nothing, just to show you I'm still here. It's kind of funny, I felt really bad. And I guess in a way it was true because I always told my old subscribers, when I felt really bad, within 2 or 3 days, something would happen. It would be the death of a celebrity that was well known or somebody in my family. Well, guess what? 2 days after that big major depression, I ended up, Eddie Van Halen passed away. So isn't that kind of interesting? Pretty well known person that was, part of my youth. So something did happen. I haven't really been up on solar flares or earthquakes as much as I usually am. Just kind of sitting back watching. Because I know that if you know who wins again, I don't know what to say. They already predict, oh my God, it's going to be worse than it was before, this and that, everything. All I can tell you is if you can stay away from major cities, don't go to them. If your town wants to participate in that, I would say stay home. You're probably safer. Running to the street and doing this isn't going to do anything. COVID seems to be dying down. There's a lot of people that are talking about they want everything just to go back the way it was. If they catch it, they do, and if they don't, they don't, and just open. The businesses are closing, things are happening to people, and they're just tired of it. I got to admit, I'm kind of part of that too. I'm tired of it. Somebody came on a group that I'm a moderator on and talked about iron oxide, and I wanted to go, yes, exactly. If COVID is real, which some people say it is that I know, it's iron oxide dust. It's nothing to do with this biolab or any of that. It's basically coming from the tail of the red dragon planet, and it's iron oxide is going through. Some people have been affected, some people haven't, depending on where they are, and that's what it is. I can't convince anybody. I've come on here and told people everything and the things I know, and I'm still stuck at 48 subs. I don't go higher because I'm not doing a gaming channel, and I'm not doing a different channel. And I'll tell you this, and I'm not going to name this when I do the video, but I am going to bring it up a little bit. Prison channels opened my eyes to a lot of things. I only watched like 3. I'm not going to name who they are, but these guys are pretty good. One guy's an older guy. One guy's the guy that gets them all going. And the other guy, you feel me? And there's one other guy, but I won't name him either. And that's it. Other than that, there's another guy I do watch, but it's just more like a story, and I watch his stuff, and it could all happen, but it's more like story time than it is whatever. The rest of these guys, they don't want positivity. They want change. They could be just as happy back where they are. They really don't care. They would just as soon be back. I was checking mugshots just for the hell of it of a guy just looking for people. And I saw a guy I knew. This guy's been in and out of jail frickin' since he was a kid. He can't stop it. It's just like a repeat offender. He even told me that he felt better in than he did out. So you know what? Maybe that fits for some. So anyway, I've got about 5 more minutes and then I'm going to cut it. The other guy that does his little channel looks kind of like me a bit. And now you'll know who that is. But the world as a whole is changing. A lot of things are biblically happening. There have been a lot of things that have been proven. There is science that I use. I'm not going by TV science and them telling me what I need to believe. I'm just going by what I've been doing and studying. And I'll tell you this. I got a handbook today. It's not here. It was delivered somewhere else. Because I wanted, people should have survival books if they don't know what to do. I know a lot of things, but you know one of the best manuals for it is a Boy Scout book. I used to have one because I was one, but I don't have it anymore, so I ordered a new one. Everything you ever needed to know in that handbook about survival is in it. Because it's taught for children, so for kids, so if they can learn it, you can. So that's why I got that book. So all I can tell you guys is the world's going to change, and it's probably going to change sooner than later. And hopefully a lot of you guys are prepared for the things that are going to come. Because if you're sitting back and saying to yourself that it won't, it may just happen. Better be prepared than not and be scared when it happens. Because I'm going to tell you this. To all you guys who think that the big old government's going to tell you when this happens, it probably will not. More than likely, and as Bob Fletcher said, when you see this thing in the sky, it'll be too late then. By then, everything will be put in place. Martial law, everything. Everything you never thought would happen will happen. So before I end this video, research 1984 on here. You can see the old movie. It's on here. Doesn't cost. It's a little boring because it's old, but it does show you what they're doing and how they're making these guys do what they say and go where they want, watch what they tell them, do this, do that. That's it. They can't do nothing else. Very good movie to watch. Other than that, I don't have much else to tell you. Just watch your surroundings. Be careful with the things that are happening. Be ready. Carry a pack with you. Keep your eyes to the skies if you can. And to my buddy, if you want to do the video, we got to get to the video. If we just talk about the video, we're never going to do it. That's the thing that I learned. It's priorities. Priorities got to be put where they are. And that means that your number one priority is your family and this. Make sure that these are your first two things. Even if it's like earthquake preparedness. But be prepared for anything to hit the fan and be ready to hit the ground on the day that happens. Anyway, my friends, again, this was kind of a ramble, but I wanted to do one more video to show you that I'm still here. Peace. I'll be seeing you. We might lose our power pretty soon, so I'm going to try to get this video uploaded, and I'll be talking to you later. You all guys have a great evening, and I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye. Hang in there. Bye-bye.